It's Reviewy McReviewface here. If your commute's anything like mine, sometimes it gets really noisy out. Wouldn't it be nice if you had a pair of headphones that could help you cut through all that noise? Today, again, we're talking about more headphones. I know I seem to talk a lot about headphones, but we know what, when you get started reviewing, one of the first things you get offered is a lot of wireless headphones, wired headphones, earbuds, all that kind of stuff. So I do have quite a collection of, shall we say, inexpensive earphones. But recently I was going on a flight to New York and I wanted to get some noise cancelling headphones. Now I've got a bigger set of cans that I use here when I'm doing my editing work, but these are kind of geeky and not very travel friendly. I like to be able to shove something into a pocket. These don't work for that. So I wanted to get some in-the-ear noise cancelling headphones. Big difference for me. And again, I'm not a noise expert. I don't have Bose or Bang & Olufsen. I don't have the fancy audio equipment. What I do know is that there's a difference between the types of noise cancellation. There is your active noise cancellation and there's your passive noise cancellation. Passive noise cancellation basically just tries to plug your ears as much as possible so that extra noise can't slip around the headphones. Whereas active noise cancellation actually tries to listen to what's around you, filter that so you get a cleaner sound through here. So I've got these headphones that I picked up on Amazon. They're about $30. I thought I'd give them a try. You've got your nice little ear hook here. It keeps it nice and snug in the ear. And they're pretty easy to put in. They just sit like that. Now, these aren't the most secure headphones in the world. Going running, I think I'd probably be fiddling with them a lot just because I prefer the over-the-ear hook, but that's just my personal preference. Otherwise, they do sit pretty well. And you can see here there's a little hole, and that is where it's kind of like the little active microphone right there that listens for all that environmental noise, filters it so that whatever's coming through here is trying to filter out as much of what's out here as possible, and you're only getting what's coming up through the cord. Nice long cord, almost a little too long for my liking, but again, that's just personal preference. You got your controls here, your volume up and down rocker, as well as a little microphone right there. And then at the bottom here is your battery pack for your active noise cancellation part of the headphone. Micro USB jack here to charge it. The charge seems to last for quite a while. And your on-off button, you can tell whether it's on or off by the little green light. So I took these on the flight, and I've got some video here that tries to approximate what I was hearing in my ears when I had these on. It's not a perfect scientific example of how all this works. This is just my best approximation of what I was hearing in my ears. Your experiences may vary. So that being said, you know what? I take the bus to work every day. I live in a bustling city. I do travel from time to time. So having a good pair of noise canceling headphones that I can still cram into a pocket and don't break the bank, for me, that's a Reviewy McReviewface thumbs up. They're not perfect. They're not going to filter out every environmental noise around you. They're not going to filter out talking. They're not going to filter out everything for you. But they're going to filter out those droning noises, those traffic noises, those airplane noises, and it's going to make it so that you don't have to crank the volume on what you're listening to. You can have it at a nice normal, like a 30% volume, and hear instead of having to crank the volume to cover that outside noise. So that's what I really like about these headphones. I'd give them a thumbs up and I would recommend them. But hey, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you my review. I'm Reviewy McReviewface, and I will see you next review.